So, do you want to scale your business without any extra effort? The secret is automation. Instead of manually capturing the leads, sending notification and chasing follow-ups, let Pabbly Connect do it all for you. So imagine every lead which you captured instantly added to your CRM. The details of this lead are instantly added to your Google Sheet spreadsheet. The notification is sent to your team and also you start sending the follow-ups. Like here I have sent the confirmation email to my lead which I have captured from Facebook, and then later I have sent this follow-up email. So now if you want to learn how you can create this wonderful automation and scale your business fast, then let's start creating this automation from the beginning. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can automate the lead capturing, notification and follow-ups using Pabbly. And for this, we are simply going to create integration between Facebook lead ads, Google Sheets, Salesforce, Slack and Gmail. So this is the landing page of Pabbly and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into a Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow for which I need to click on this create workflow and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta and then I'm going to name this workflow as automate lead capture notification and follow-ups with Pabbly, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created and I'm going to select it as all automations and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. As soon as I've clicked on create, one box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter the trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I want to automate the lead capture, notification and the follow-up. Which means whenever I'm going to capture a new lead from my Facebook ads, I'm automatically going to add the details of this lead in my Google Sheet spreadsheet, send the notification to my team on Slack channel, add that lead to my Salesforce CRM and then send the confirmation mail and then send the follow-up mail. So here whenever I'm going to capture a new lead from my Facebook lead ads, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. So when I'm going to receive a new lead from Facebook, then only these complete steps are going to get followed. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Facebook lead ads, and then in my action application, I will be taking Google Sheets, Salesforce, Slack and Gmail. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Facebook lead ads. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new lead instant and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Facebook lead ads. Now here I'm going to continue with the account which I have logged in my Facebook. And it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And here Facebook lead ads is connected with Pabbly Connect. And now I have to enter the page name and the lead gen form. Now in this drop down, you can see all the pages which I have created. If I open my Facebook, this is the page which I have created by the name Digital Dynamics, and I will be running all my advertisements with the help of this page. So I'll go back towards my workflow, and from this drop down I'm going to select my page name as Digital Dynamics, and then I need to enter this lead gen form. So over here, to get this lead gen form, I'm going to open Meta for Developers. You can visit this simply by typing developers.facebook.com. On the top where you can see all these options, we have to go towards the resources and then click on Developer Tools. So this developer tools page has opened in front of me. If I scroll down, I can see all these options. I'm going to open this lead ads RTO debug tool. This lead ads testing tool will appear in front of you, from where you have to select the page and then you have to select the lead gen form. So over here in the form, you can see all the forms which I have created. Now I will be using this DD lead form. Now if I go back towards my workflow, I'm going to select the same form, DD lead form. Now if you want to capture the response from all of the forms, you can simply select all lead gen form. I'm particularly going to capture the response from this DD lead form, so I have selected that. Next, after selecting the page and the form, you simply need to click on save and send test request, and you will see waiting for webhook response. Now I need to do a test submission in order to capture the response here in this workflow, and to do this test submission, I'll go back towards my lead ads testing tool, and from here I'm going to click on this preview form and do the form submission. Now over here you have to first delete the lead, and then you have to make sure that you refresh the page once. But if you will be running the live campaign and create this setup, then you do not have to delete the lead again and again. So here I'm going to click on this preview form. Here this form has opened in front of me, and I'm going to submit some dummy details in all these fields. As soon as I do this form submission, I should capture the response in this workflow, and this is going to show us the connection setup which we have created between Pabbly Connect and Facebook lead ads, that is working fine or not. So I'm going to open this form and I'm going to enter my first name as current. Then I'm going to enter my email address as current@pabblytudes.com. Then I'm going to enter my last name as user. I'm going to enter my phone number as this. I'm going to click on this continue, and then I'm going to click on this submit. As soon as I do this form submission, I should have received the response in my workflow. Let's open my workflow. And here, as soon as I've done the form submission, just 3 seconds ago only, I have captured the response. The name which we have submitted was current user, email address was current@pabblytudes.com, and this was the phone number. So here, as soon as I've done the form submission, I have captured the response, and this shows the connection setup which we have created between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect, that is successful. And now whenever I'm going to capture a new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to add the details of this lead to my Google Sheet spreadsheet. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'm going to search for Google Sheets. In my action event, I'm going to select it as add new row and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on the sign in with Google. Here you need to choose your Google account with which you have logged in your Google Sheets. And after choosing that account, you simply need to grant away the permission for which you need to click on allow. Your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, so you can do this. I'm going to select the spreadsheet. If I open my Google Sheets, this is the spreadsheet which I've created by the name Facebook Leads Details. And I will be selecting the same spreadsheet, Facebook Leads Details. As soon as I select this field has opened in front of me. First name, last name, email and phone are the fields. So if I open my spreadsheet, these are the same fields. So this shows the spreadsheet and my workflow are connected. And now if I add any detail in this field, it will start showing here. But I'm not going to enter any of these details manually like this. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. So here I have received the response from this Facebook lead ads, and when I click on this field, I can see this Facebook lead ads. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter my first name as current. I'm going to enter my last name as user. I'm going to enter my email address as current@pabblytudes.com and the phone number as this. So here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Now over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After entering all these details, I'm simply going to click on Save and Send Test Request. Let's wait for the response. And here it is. We have received the response. This response is a positive one. Let me quickly open my Google Sheet spreadsheet and check whether all the details are added or not. And here it is. We have added all the details. The name was current user, email address was current@pabblyconnect.com, and this was the phone number. So here, as soon as I have executed this workflow or this step, I have captured that lead detail in my spreadsheet, and now moving on towards the next step. So I have added the lead details in my spreadsheet and I want to notify my team also. So I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'm going to search for Slack, on which I'm going to notify my team. In my action event, I'm going to select it as send channel message and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Slack. Here you need to enter the token type. It's written enter the token type as either user or bot. Check the documentation to find out how to get it. I'm going to enter user and then I'm going to save this. Now here again I have already logged in my Slack account, and that's why I'm just going to grant away some permissions, for which I'm going to click on this allow. Here Slack is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I'm going to enter all these details. First I'm going to enter the channel ID. So if I open my Slack, this is the channel which I have created by the name new lead alerts. So I'm going to select my channel ID as new lead alerts, and then I'm going to write the message. So here I'm going to write, hi team, we have received a new. So now I'm going to enter these details by mapping. So I'm going to enter the name as current user, the phone number as this, and the email address as current@pabblytudes.com. The image URL or image alt text bot name bot icon, these fields are not required one. I'm going to skip this. Auto expanded link is true. Link username and channel name is true. Reply broadcast, I'm going to keep these fields default only. I will keep it as false, and this thread message ID is not a required one, so I'm going to skip this. I simply want to send the message to my team on my Slack channel. So I have entered the message, and now after executing this step, you will see a message will be sent to this particular channel. I'll go back towards my workflow. I'm going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response, and here it is. We have received the response. This response is a positive one. Let me open my Slack, and here it is. I have received these details. Hi team, we have received new lead from Facebook lead ads. Here are the details. Current user was the name, 8383 was the phone number, and the email address was current@pabblytudes.com. Please personally connect with them, and if you need any help, kindly ping me. So this is the message which I have sent to my team. After sending the message to my team, I want to add this particular lead to my CRM. So I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'm going to search for Salesforce. In my action event, I'm going to select it as create lead and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on connect with Salesforce. Here again, I have logged in my Salesforce, and I just need to grant away the permissions, for which I'm going to click on allow. So here authorization successful. Salesforce is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to enter or map all these details. So I'm going to map the first name, which is current, the last name, which is user. I'm going to skip this title as this is not a required field. I'm going to enter the company. So here I have not received the response for the company. So I'm simply going to enter the email address as this is a required field. Then I'm going to enter the phone number as this, and the email address again as current@pabblytudes.com. And the website URL and description, these fields are not required ones, so I'm going to skip this. The lead source, I'm going to select it as web. The status will be open, not contacted. The rating will be hot. The street, city, and the country name again are not required fields, so I'm going to skip this. Now after adding all the required details, I'm simply going to click on save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. So here it is. I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my Salesforce and check whether this lead has been created there or not. And on the top here you can see all these options. We are going to click on the leads. And I'm going to refresh this page once, and here under this recent item I have created this current user, so I'm going to open this. You can see the email address was current@pabblytudes.com. This was the phone number 8383, and then the name was current user. The lead status was open, not contacted. The lead source was web, and also in the company we have added the email address. So here you can see that we have added the email address. So now that I've added the lead to my Google Sheet spreadsheet, send that to my team, added this to my CRM, I am now going to send the confirmation email. So as soon as I'm going to receive a new lead, I'm going to send them the confirmation email. For that, I'm going to click on add new action step, and in my action application I'm going to search for Gmail. In my action event, I'm going to select it as send email and then click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on the sign in with Google. I'm going to select the account with which I have logged in my Gmail, and after selecting that account, I'm simply going to grant away the permission by clicking on this allow. So here Gmail is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I'm going to enter these details. First is sender name. So I'm going to enter the sender name as Digital Dynamics. Then we have this recipient email address. So in this recipient email address, I'm going to map the email address of this current@pabblytudes.com. I'm not going to enter any CC or the BCC as I'm not replying to anyone. I'm going to skip this field. Also in the email subject, I'm going to write, thanks for reaching out. Your consultation request is confirmed. In the email content, I'm going to write, hi, thank you for showing interest in our digital marketing service. Our team has received your request and we're excited to help your business grow online. One of our experts will connect with you shortly to schedule a free consultation. Looking forward to connecting with you. Best regards, Digital Dynamics. To create a personalized email, I'm going to map the name of this person, current user. So I'm going to map this so as to keep these fields dynamic, and whenever I'm going to get a new response, this is going to get replaced with a new lead's name. In the email content type, I'm going to select it as plain, as I've entered the email content in a plain format. I have selected the content type as plain. In the label, I'm going to select it as inbox. Then the file name, attachment and the signature, these fields are not required one. I'm going to skip this. If you are sending anything, please make sure that it does not exceed the given limit given over here. I'm going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. And here it is. I have received the response. This response is a positive one. I'm going to open my mailbox to check whether I have received any mail there or not. And here it is. You can see that just 0 minutes ago, I have received this personalized email. Thanks for reaching out. Your consultation request is confirmed. Thank you for showing interest in our digital marketing service. Our team has received your request and we are excited to help your business grow online. So this is the same exact mail. After that, we have sent the confirmation email. We want to send the follow-up email after 1 day, 2 day or 3 day. So I'm going to open my workflow again. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'm going to search for delay by Pabbly. In my action event, I'm going to select it as add time delay and then click on connect. So do you want to delay the workflow for, until or after queue? I'm going to select it as for. So do you want to delay for minutes, hours, days or weeks? I'm going to select it as days, and you can add the delay values. So if you want to delay this workflow for 1 day, you can add 1 day. If you want to delay it for 2 days, you can add 2 days, and just like this according to your requirements. So I'm going to enter the delay value as 2. I'm going to send the delay after 2 days. So I have added that. I'm going to click on save and send test request, and here I have received the response, and this workflow has been delayed successfully to run after 2 days. I'm going to cross this step and I'm going to add the final step. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'm going to search for Gmail. In my action event, I'm going to select it as send email and then click on connect. Now here, as I have already an existing connection, I'm going to save this, and Gmail is connected with Pabbly Connect. I'm going to enter the same details. The sender name is Digital Dynamics. Then I'm going to enter the receiver email. The recipient email address is this current@pabblytudes.com. Then these fields are not required one. I'm simply going to enter the email subject. Ready to boost your business growth, then the email content as. In the email content, I have entered, "Hi, just checking in to remind you about your free consultation with us. Our strategies have helped businesses like yours generate more leads, improve brand visibility, and drive sales consistently. I have added a booking link. Book your consultation slot or a new slot here. Don't miss the chance to unlock the growth opportunity of your business." I'm going to map the name of this person, which is current users, so as to create a customized and a personalized email. So I have entered the email content. Then again, these fields I'm going to select the type as plain only, the label as inbox, and these fields I'm going to skip this. I'm going to click on save and send test request, and you will see the email will be sent. Now over here I have just executed this entire workflow and this step, and that's why I'm going to receive the mail in my mailbox. But in real time, whenever you capture a new lead, the confirmation email will be sent, and after 2 days, because we have added a delay step, after 2 days only this follow-up mail will be sent. So here we have received the response. I'm going to open my mailbox to check whether I have received this follow-up or not. So here it is, just 0 minutes ago I have received this follow-up. It is sent by this Digital Dynamics to this current user. "Hi current user, just checking to remind you about your free consultation with us. Book your consultation slot." If I click on this link, I will be redirected towards that page from where I can do this booking. So this is how we have sent this follow-up mail. So now to summarize, we took Facebook lead ads as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead, and then we wanted to add that lead to my Google Sheet spreadsheet. So I took my action application as that, made connection with Slack and sent the channel message to my team on Slack, made connection with Salesforce, created this lead as a lead in my Salesforce. Then I've sent the confirmation using Gmail, added the delay, and then after 2 days, I've sent the follow-up email. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have entirely automated the lead capture, notification, and the follow-up using Pabbly Connect. We have built the connection between Facebook lead ads, Google Sheets, Slack, Salesforce, and Gmail. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation, and I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. If you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below. So I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.